A fair bit's happened, but you've got some big news to share, so leave us, stop our suspense and tell us what it is.
Yeah, I think it's time to finally let the cat out the bag. I've decided to not play in the W League this year, not play in the NWSL, and I've decided to head to Europe.
Where in Europe?
Yeah, I'll be playing in London for Chelsea Football Club.
Wow. Awesome. You made me work for it a little bit there. A huge congratulations. There were lots of rumours around PSG, Barcelona. A lot of teams in Europe came into the conversation. So how did it all come about that you were going to sign and you've now signed with Chelsea?
Yeah, it's been a long process there. Has been a lot of talk, obviously. Some fake, some truth to it. But it's been an ongoing thing. It's been a dream of mine for, since I was a kid to play in Europe. And in the last year, kind of just thought about it and thought this is the time. And yeah, I felt really comfortable with Chelsea, speaking to the coach. So yeah, I just thought it was time. I think at the end of the day, for me, the most important thing was about me feeling comfortable, and I felt the most comfortable with the move to Chelsea and felt like it would be, I guess for me, the least amount of culture shock, and the club just appealed to me the way they approached, the whole signing thing. They kept it really professional and something that attracted me to the club.
So do you think the Women's Super League is a place for you, the place where you can further your career?
Yeah, I hope so. It's going to be a challenge, and I think challenge is good, and I think that's what I need at the moment. And anything can happen, but I'm going there with an open mind to get better, learn, and just try and better myself as a footballer and a person. To be fair, I think it's going to challenge me a lot, so I'm excited.
You're set to become if not being the highest paid female footballer in the world, but one of the highest paid female footballers in the world. How does that sit with you? Yeah, it's obviously pretty amazing to, I guess, say it like that. But for me, it's just a start. I think all women's footballers should be paid this amount, and hopefully, in the future, there's many more Matildas that earn this amount of money. And it's not about the money for me. I probably could have got bigger money elsewhere. But for me, it's about feeling comfortable, going somewhere where I know I'll be valued. And Chelsea have always, been in the hunt for me and said that I was the player they wanted and made me feel really wanted. And I want to be at a club where they need me as much as I need them. You spoke about less of a culture shock moving to England, and you look at the environment you'll be in. Does the quality of the coaches, the quality of not only your opposition that you come up against, but the teams, the players within your team, I should say as well. There's a lot of World Cup players in that front line in particular, and less travel. Does that play a part in you making a decision?
Yeah, I think so. I think one of the main factors about going to England was the amount of travel that you have to do. It's so little compared to the W League or the NWSL. I think they take one flight in the whole of England. It's otherwise on the bus. So not that I'm getting old, but I am getting a little bit older, so that will help. And to be fair, I just think the whole kind of setup in the English Premier League is obviously unbelievable. The backings they have of the big, huge clubs is, uncomparable to anything that I've ever experienced. So I can't wait to get over there and just experience, I guess, professional football in London, where football is the biggest sport. There is nothing to compete with. It's football, football, football. Yeah.
Does that mean that we're going to see the Kerrs at the games as well?
Oh, I'm sure. My brothers have already asked me when the first game is. I think they're going over. So, yeah, they're really supportive. So they'll be there, and London's an amazing city. So I'm sure I'll have a lot of visitors.
I wish you all the best, Sam. So great for you to share your news with us as well. Huge congratulations on what's ahead.
Thank you.